The umbilical bond, a lifeline of biological, emotional, and spiritual connectivity. Overview. The umbilical bond theory posits that the umbilical cord between mother and offspring is more than a temporary biological conduit. It serves as the first medium of holistic connectivity, biological, emotional, and spiritual. This theory explores how this primal connection imprints a foundational blueprint for lifelong relational patterns, emotional resilience, and spiritual awareness. Core tenets of the theory. 1. Biological interdependence. The umbilical cord physically connects the fetus to the placenta, facilitating the exchange of nutrients, oxygen, and waste. However, this biological dependence establishes the first subconscious experience of trust and provision, forming a primal expectation of nourishment and protection. Implication: the quality of prenatal nourishment and maternal health has long-term effects on emotional and physical well-being. 2. Emotional transmission. Emerging research in prenatal psychology supports that emotional states of the mother, stress, joy, trauma, can biochemically affect the fetus. Through hormonal signaling, the umbilical cord acts as a conduit for emotional experiences. Implication: emotional regulation in the mother becomes an unspoken language of safety or danger to the developing child. 3. Spiritual tethering. Many spiritual traditions recognize the womb as a sacred space, a portal between the metaphysical and physical world. The umbilical cord, in this light, becomes a spiritual tether that initiates the soul's journey into human form. Implication: this cord carries not just life, but the spiritual essence of inherited legacies, generational blessings, or traumas, and divine purpose. 4. Residual bonding after birth. Even after physical severance, the theory proposes that a psychological and spiritual echo of the umbilical cord remains. This enduring bond shapes attachment styles, sense of identity, intuitive connection between mother and child, e.g., a mother sensing her child is in danger. 5. Symbolism of cutting the cord. Cutting the cord is not just a physical act. Symbolically, it marks the beginning of individuation. However, the theory posits that if the emotional spiritual cord is not properly nurtured or consciously transitioned, it may lead to trauma, codependency, or emotional detachment later in life. Applications of the theory. Maternal care programs, integrating emotional and spiritual support for expecting mothers. Healing practices, inner child therapy, trauma release, and ancestral healing. Parent-child relationship studies, exploring how early bonding affects lifelong dynamics. Spiritual teachings, on divine connection through the womb and birth. Like, share, follow, and comment.